our EnViRo people. And I especially want to thank you for intervening sick. Just really thank you. So, what is each of your guys' position and your goals individually?
So I'm Thomas. I am the CEO of the DIY Activists. It's a do-it-yourself group to find ways to build machines or networks to help with your own sense of sustainability in your little area of the community. I am the president of research and research in technology and processing and facilitation down in Santa Barbara, Santa Cruz.
At EnViRo, I'm the president of public relations, and I also go around and give conferences and talks about alternative energy to companies and just general communities.
I am the director of all business operations. I'm the CEO of finance and marketing here at EnViRo. I also provide consultation to many multinational companies. My consultation to these companies is more of a risk analysis based on climate change and how factors of climate change can really affect your business. My goal is really to show how our environment can link with the business world and how they can mingle, and how by being aware of our environment, you are actually saving money and you are helping your company to be like more proactive in the future and just to be a better whole and more aware for humans as well as business.
My name is Traylon Day. I am the president of. I'm the president of Research and Investigation. I have a master's in international relations, and I'm the vice president of public relations. I am the founder of the Day Network, as my colleagues here said. We have a team of 20,000 individuals, which are volunteers and other people who are on faculty. And we try to do it internationally, but right now on the basis where we're run statewide, where we have conferences and conventions, where we try to promote climate change ideas and stuff like that, where people can get more involved in the environment and try to save us, because it's a problem right now, and I feel that a lot of people are not being aware of it, so we try to find ways and volunteers and people to try to get this market.
That's a good point. But question number one for your interview. Who are you and what do you do?
So we are EnViRo, a dynamic nonprofit organization whose goal is to keep the earth clean and promote sustainable life in every way that we can, in every aspect that we can.
Question number two, what is your motive and what was your eye-opener?
Our main motive as a company is just to promote a very sustainable and safe place for our future generations, for our children to live in. And a really big eye-opener for me personally was just exploring around the world and going to these big metropolises and these huge cities and just seeing the level of waste that is caused daily, and to not know the impact of that firsthand and to experience it with my eyes was definitely like shell shock, and it sparked some motivation in me to where I needed to do something and I needed to make a step.
I'd say my personal eye-opener was originally being from Florida. I definitely love to surf. Having moved more into like the inland part of the states, kind of lost it. So I was really, I guess, engaged in the idea of going back and getting in the water. And when I finally did go out there, when I went out to Hawaii, it was just patches of trash going by, and like such a beautiful area to be just even somewhat tarnished by all that trash. It was very eerie, I'd say.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
What was really an eye-opener for me, growing up in Chicago, we would see that it's a lot of people that wear the suction mask. So a lot of people are not immune to the pollution that is there. So a lot of people can have anything from asthma or bronchitis. So we just try to, find out ways and research different ways to where we can lessen the pollution.
Pretty noble.
And my eye-opener was actually a great one. I come from a small community, and they established these windmill farms, and it opened my eye into this environmental world and all the trash we've been making and all the waste and how we can turn back and actually help ourselves.
Good answers, guys. So I want to know, what's your input or your opinion on the environment today?
The environment today is definitely something that needs to be helped. There's much to be desired with how people treat the environment. The current state is just really not okay, and the level of awareness, I think, is the first step that we need to take as an organization and just as like globally as humans. We need to raise awareness because there's still people that don't realize the impact and don't believe in climate change, and that needs to be debunked because climate change is affecting communities in the harshest and like most relentless of ways. And we here at EnViRo really would like to make a change to that.
Okay, for question number 4, I would like to know progressively what our world will look like in the next century without the help of EnViRo.
Amazing. The world will look absolutely amazing without EnViRo. Not because we're doing anything bad, but because we've achieved our goal of cleaning the earth, and there's no more to need to clean, and like the planet can regrow itself. So I pray that we actually do get run out of, we work ourselves out of our own line of field of work to help make the world better. Yeah, our death is the martyr for a new, cleaner world.
I respect for that.
And I think it's more about the repetition. If we have different ways to where we can have people do this on a consistent basis to where they want to clean their earth and be happy about it instead of it being a job, I think it'll benefit us as a corporation, but also the people that are in the day-to-day lives around Earth.
Yeah, mindset can be pretty important. All right, question number 5. What do you have to accomplish in the next year, guys?
We have a handful of goals presented on our website if you'd like to go look. But a few of them that I have here today is we have a benchmark of 500 beaches that we are hoping to achieve to be able to clean annually. We also hope to build the first ever plastic island made of completely 100% recycled materials. And we also hope in the day sector to reduce emissions over Eastern Asia by around 3%.
We're almost there.
I really would like to see that, guys. Really do.
For question number 6, how do you plan on making your goals come true?
We have a lot of volunteers with us within the plastic community down in Santa Barbara and in Santa Cruz. So then with the team of about 50 volunteers and a few more, we will be traveling around to beaches we've been able to get permission by certain governmental amnesties help clean up, because there's not that many beaches within our reach.
Yeah.
So we are trying to make this a global help, and through the day network, we will be contacting more volunteers here and there to meet us at other beaches and locations to clean up as much as we can, segregate and recycle those plastics and reusable raw materials.
For question number 8, what do you guys want to make sure is spread out and understood about your corporation?
A huge factor for us is that we are for the people first and made by the people. If it weren't for our thousands and thousands of volunteers that come in every day, we would be nothing. Having the organization ran by the people really just takes it to a more personal level, and seeing and relating with these wonderful volunteers that come in every day. We want to make us more than just a company. We want to make us a community. And something that is also very pertinent and focal to our goal is that we want to spread the fact that we will not stop until the earth is clean. Like he said, if there's a time that EnViRo is not needed, that is a great thing for us, but we will not stop until the world is clean and sustainable for our kids and our future people to live on the earth.
Yeah, I'd say like in the present moment, the dangers of consumerism and pollution, I mean just the sheer disregard for where our waste goes, is one of the most important things. Like it doesn't disappear when it goes in the trash, so remember, like I could just dump your trash in your house and think about the pollution that way. You wouldn't want it in your house, you don't want it in the ocean, because it's going to come back out of the ocean into our house, usually through the food that we eat. So
Yeah.
it's very immediate danger to everybody.
Affects everybody
Yeah.
somehow or another. Well, let's just got past that. Is any messages for our lovely viewers?
It only takes one bottle at a time to keep the earth clean.
And you can do it yourself It's not that hard. It just takes a lot of motivation and determination.
You know, like I said, I like these guys. You should too, but I really want to thank you for letting us talk to you because you got some cool stuff going on.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
See, we're people. We can't do handshakes amazingly. We're relatable guys.
Phones then.
Oh,
Have-